favor.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my full predictions for Backlash 2025. I'm going to be honest, this card does not look too special. It doesn't look like it's going to be a great event like last year or the year before. Maybe it's because they're not international. Last year they were in France, and the year before that they were in Puerto Rico. And those were two very, very good shows. I just don't think this show looks too good. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about Backlash down in the comments below. But without further ado, let's dive into these predictions. I'm going to start off with the women's match since I don't have any women's figures. And the only women's match on the card is Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I think Becky Lynch will win. I do want Becky Lynch to win. I'm not the biggest fan of Lyra. The only way I see her retaining is if Bayley comes back, but I feel like it's almost too soon. Like, she just got taken out not even a month ago. Like, less than a month ago, but I do think eventually Bayley will come back and cost Becky Lynch the Intercontinental Championship. But for now, I do think Becky Lynch captures the Intercontinental Championship. Next up, we have Gunther versus Pat McAfee. I feel bad for Gunther because he was just world champ last month and now he's fighting an announcer. Kind of underwhelming, but it is what it is. Gunther will, of course, win. He will squash Pat McAfee. I've heard a lot of people say Goldberg might come back. I would personally prefer it if it was Brock Lesnar, but it might be Goldberg. I do think Gunther wins regardless, though. And as far as Goldberg coming back, I don't think so. I don't think Goldberg comes back. I think Gunther will just destroy Pat McAfee. Next up, we have Penta versus the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, Dominic Mysterio. Their match on Raw was pretty good. Penta and Judgment Day have had a long rivalry so far. I think that was pretty much Penta's first feud in the WWE. I mean, he had something going on with Kaiser and Sheamus, but mostly with the Judgment Day has been his main feud. So I do think Dominic is going to win. I really want Dominic to hold on to that title for a while, so I don't think it's time to lose it just yet. I wouldn't be mad if Penta wins, but I'll be a little disappointed. Penta will win the Intercontinental Championship eventually, I think, but Dominic will probably either lose it to AJ Styles or Finn Balor. Probably AJ and Finn will cost Dominic the title. Something like that, maybe. We'll see. But for this match, I predict Dominic to retain. Next up, we have the Fatal 4-Way for the United States Championship. We have Jacob Fatu defending against Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, and the former champion, LA Knight. I think this match will be pretty solid. I like all three of these guys. The reason why I say all three is because I'm not a big fan of Damian Priest, but I'm a big fan of LA, Drew, and Jacob Fatu. Damian, not a big fan of. I wouldn't be mad if Drew McIntyre wins. I don't know. He deserves a bigger championship. I think he deserved the world championship. LA Knight would be pointless since he just had the championship. It would be pointless to give it to Jacob and give it right back to LA. And Damian needs to do something because whatever he's doing right now, I'm not a big fan of it. His attires are horrible. His gimmick is horrible. I think he was okay in Judgment Day, but ever since he turned face and won the world title, I've not been a big fan of Damian. My prediction is going to be Jacob Fatu to retain. I think he'll have a pretty long reign, and he'll eventually drop it to Solo, but for this match, I predict Jacob Fatu to retain. In the final match for the Undisputed Universal Championship, we have John Cena versus Randy Orton in his hometown. I really hope Randy wins. I'm just not a fan of Cena at the moment. I think he's probably doing some of the worst work of his career. I thought there was a lot of potential when he turned heel at Elimination Chamber because that's what Elimination Chamber needed. It needed that shock factor, that shocking moment because Elimination Chamber was kind of dry, to be honest. But after that, John Cena has just been horrible. I really do not like what he's doing. I think he needs to drop the championship to Randy Orton and just completely reset. Maybe don't turn heel. Maybe, like, go through the phases of your career. Maybe the beginning of the year, do Dr. Thugonomics. Go into, like, the PG era Cena. And then do your own thing towards the end of the year and retire on that. But really hope Randy wins so Cena can kind of get that reset. Because he's doing some horrible work right now. And it's mostly because of The Rock. But I get it. If they want to let Cena do what he wants to do during his final year in WWE, go right ahead. Just if he keeps on doing this, I will be really happy when he retires so I never see him again. But I do unfortunately think Cena is going to win. I hope Cody comes back and costs him the title maybe, but I just don't want Cena to retain. I hope Randy wins, but I think it's going to be Cena. But that is my full Backlash predictions. I am recording this before SmackDown, so if they do add a match, I'll just type my prediction down in the comments. But I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe to my channel. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025, and I will see you guys in the next video.
I'm bliss, highly favored. I'm bliss, highly favored. I'm bliss.